Hey, what's going on, fellas? This is Philly from Dope Toast Productions, and I know it's been a long time, but your boy's back. He's got some shit going. He's got some videos he's making, and I'm hoping you guys are gonna fuck with it. Even if you don't, I'm gonna keep it going because I miss doing this shit. So, hope you guys enjoy. We're gonna have a couple things in here, some montages, some funny shit between me and the homies. I got a stoner story coming up for you guys, and maybe even a smoke session if I can get it in here. So, let's fucking do this shit, boys. Why is that motherfucker riding a dinosaur?
No one's riding a car.
You are.
Yeah, that's my character.
I have 1150 credits.
Well, you're not buying shit,
Fuck.
so your auto is not on.
Auto purchase.
There you go. Wow, you actually figured it out. You're not dumber than Beavis and Butthead.
We're gonna buy this beer and get drunk.
Yeah? Well, you can't buy beer unless you're 21. Let me see some ID.
Oh, well, we left our IDs in the truck. The truck.
Find this keepers.
What the? Oh, there he is.
Hello. I know this.
What is that? What's up, baby girl? How you been?
What the fuck is that?
It's a character.
That candy cap.
Oh, ow. I
Who
did
the
not
fuck
close
smacked
it. I
the
was
door?
trying to look over there.
What's up, baby? Oh my god. You are ugly as fuck. Got an hourglass figure, though.
That's crazy. Oh damn.
Oh, shit.
Oh damn.
Oh, shit! I'm not trying to become your
Screenshot.
next victim.
Screenshot.
Damn, she cheesing a full foot gap in her fucking lip. Bitch, don't you come near me.
I thought you said
Yeah,
Oh, she can open
jump
doors.
Free.
What's up,
Just
baby?
jump her. Look at her, skin and bone.
Oh my god, the scoliosis on her. I don't know if we're tall enough. She's like taller than LeBron. Holy shit.
Oh yeah. I'm like just under. Look at her teeth. Oh damn.
Yeah, she could circumcise my shit. I'm out of here.
Yeah, me too.
What does it do?
When you die, you have to escape through some parkour type shit.
Great.
Big.
Oh,
Go
hell
grind it
yeah.
up.
Baby back ribs. I'm about to hit Chili's up after this. Hey, Philly here from Dope Toast Productions, and today we're going to be doing the story about my first time getting high. Now, there's been a few instances before the story, but I never properly got the experience. These were like off hits, like just one-offs or sharing a joint with like 10 people. I did that once. I only got like a hit. So that shit didn't really get me faded. But this is the first proper sesh. Now, when I was a Lil Phil, all my buddies were getting baked. And I was a bit turned off by it, you know, with all those anti-drug segments of school just drilled into my brain. I thought, nah, I'm above taking a toke of the devil's oregano. But after a while, my dear friend convinced me. Peer pressure. Now, me and peer pressure met after an extreme amount of drinks and the homie falling off. And we're going to make peer pressure's name, for the sake of this video, Jordan. Now, one thing to know about Jordan is he's a friend of my sister, who we're going to call Allie. Jordan is Allie's friend's boyfriend. Try and follow that. And he's your typical smoker, you know? He can roll up in a dire situation, pop out the gas, and get you folded. Now, the night me and Jordan really talked is a night to behold. So we're going to start at the beginning. I wake up on Mother's Day, ready to go to my sister Allie's house for the cookout. Now, the plan was go to her house, munch, then drink till the moon sets. So I hop in the whip and make haste to her house. As soon as I pull up, I realize ain't no parking available. So I join in on the new meta, park sideways in a ditch on the corner. I hop out the whip and walk probably 50 feet to my sister's driveway. And when I get there, all the good-willed old family was there. And your boy wasn't going to get wasted in front of grandma. So I act like the perfect angel I am to appease the elders and sit down next to cousin 1, who we're going to call Jackson. Jackson and I catch up for a couple minutes before cousin 2 arrives. Now, his name's Aaron, and he's cool with being exposed. Aaron's a bit of a character, but we'll get to that. So probably a half hour passes, and the food is ready. And when I tell you the tables were stacked, they were fucking stacked. We had burgers, hot dogs, pork chops, all the banger side dishes. My mom's mac and cheese made an appearance. And if you've been to one of the cookouts in my family, you know ain't no leftovers of that shit. So me and the boys make our plates immediately. Once we made it through the buffet line, we sit down and pop open our drinks and just turn into vacuums. We eat and socialize for like a good hour and a half before all the NPCs start to leave. Now, unfortunately, Jackson happens to be one of those NPCs. So we dap him up as his exit music plays and we watch him dip. It's a sad day, but we know redemption's coming. So my mom and the older adults have been drinking the whole time. Me and Aaron look at each other as the sounds of Valhalla enter the stage, and we immediately grab the handle of the Jägermeister. A handle holds roughly 40 shots, which, considering the fact me and Aaron have never really drank more than a few, is damning to our survival of this night. And I know what you're thinking, Philly, this is a stoner story. Don't worry, it comes. Now, me and Aaron are taking shot after shot. For the first 10, I'd say, I was pouring full shots. But eventually I noticed Aaron getting a little too fucky, so I started pouring him a little less, but his goal was to finish the damn bottle. And I wasn't about to stand in his way. So slowly I started pouring like 3/4 to half a shot for him, and I took his extras as the night continued. After probably 45 minutes to an hour, we were finished with the bottle. The problem was, because Aaron was so focused on taking a shot every few minutes, it hadn't really had the time to catch up to him, so in his mind he was chilling. But we were out of the liquor I bought, so unfortunately, my sister, well, we yoinked her shit. Now, Allie drinks Patron, which I think is fucking awful, but we were already fucked up because, yeah, I was already drunk, but I hadn't really registered that yet. So we took a few shots of her Patron, which she was clearly against, but we didn't care. And after these shots, me and Aaron stumbled back to the big garage, which was where everyone was sitting and all the food was at. The Patron was on the different table in the front garage, so after we made it back from there, we sat down in our seats. And it didn't take long until our joking turned into Aaron just staring at the floor, which we all know is a warning sign that he's beyond his limits. I'd been walking around and eating the occasional snack off the food table, working the liquor off. He, however, became permanently attached to the chair, hunched over, staring at the floor. Now, I could have been the homie and sat with him, but when I did, he had like no words to speak and just didn't move. Bro sat there for like rest of the night, and we still had a few hours before the party's over. So after he disregards my advice, I decide, fuck it, I'm gonna go chill with my mom and my aunt, which eventually evolved into sitting next to the man who started it all, Jordan. Unbeknownst to me, Jordan whips out the blunt, and this is a backwoods, perfectly wrapped blunt. And when I saw it internally, I wanted some of that, but I wasn't about to ask this stranger to smoke his weed. Fortunately, the gods shone upon me, and after lighting it and taking a few rips, Jordan holds the blunt out towards me. And dude, the shock wore off immediately because I graciously accepted this offer and took that bitch. Taking the first couple rips was hell for me. The burning sensation of smoke entering my lungs was not something I was used to, and I obviously didn't want to seem like a bitch, so I did my best to cover my coughs and champ it out. Well, unfortunately for me, I dropped the damn thing trying to grab it from his hand on the next rotation, which we saved, but I felt like an absolute failure. But I probably ripped this thing like 9 times, and this was a heavy duty blunt. And as the pure lightweight I was, dude, it almost killed me. Being this faded combined with being absolutely drunk as hell put me 6 feet deep in the ground. I sat back in my chair and just fused with the concrete below it. Getting up was out of the question. I just existed for probably an hour. The best way I can describe the feeling was near brain dead. I could still talk if someone asked me something, but in the time where I did nothing, I just sat without thought for way too long, just staring at the wall of the garage. And after a while, I made another journey to the table of food. I made me 2 burgers and some chips, and I went fucking crazy, absolutely demolishing these things. And this was probably my saving grace. I sat back down, not super fried anymore, but still hella baked. And once I settled into my chair, I remembered the fallen homie. looking over and realizing his ass was still staring at the floor. Probably an hour after eating, people started leaving, and it came time for Aaron to leave. Well, apparently that wasn't happening. This guy couldn't stand by himself, and it just wasn't gonna happen. He was barely able to speak a full sentence, and when he did, it was near impossible to comprehend. So we had to escort him out like he was an injured player on the field. Now, fortunately, unlike me, his mom parked in the driveway. How, I have zero idea, but she did. So two people hoist him up by his shoulders, and it takes probably 5 minutes to get him from the back garage to the end of the driveway. They leave, and me and my mom and sister start cleaning up the food. We weren't gonna fuck with the chairs and tables though, because we were still drunk, and I was still fucking baked and drunk. So we get the food in the house, and it's officially time to go home. Now, unfortunately for me, that meant I had to drive home. So I stumbled my ass to my car, which I'd forgotten was like 30 degrees tilted, and the driver's side was on the bottom of the tilt in the ditch. So I had to climb into my car, start it, and drive into the street so it'd be upright. Well, my first attempt at this was met with me sliding out of my seat and smacking onto the grass, which I laid in for probably a full minute before I harnessed my inner chakra and dragged my ass back into the car. Once I finally got in and buckled, I drove out of the neighbor's ditch and onto the street and made my way home. Now, I wish I could tell you what happened on the drive there, but I don't remember that shit at all. But, you know, your boy made it to the house. I crashed on my bed hard as fuck. I didn't even turn anything on, dude, and I cashed out for the night. All right. I know I said I was going to do like a smokers sesh or some shit. But low key, I don't really have any. I mean, I have resin, so I'm going to take a couple rips off of that. But yeah. A lot of this is going to get cut because I'll probably talk for 20 minutes and most of it will be not important. And I'm not trying to stretch the video out that fucking long. So I do have some recorded smoke sessions. They're just mostly me like commentating on watching shit. So I might include that. We'll see. But we got some resin. We're gonna take a rip just to get it started. It's like 3 a.m. I'm really tired. I want to get this video done with. I've been editing for like a total of 10 hours because I started editing this yesterday. So let's take us a rip real quick. That was absolute garbage. Hopefully I can get some more flour soon and not suck ass. Like, yeah. But let's talk about some shit like DaVinci Pro, which is what I've been using. I think it's called DaVinci Pro, DaVinci Resolve, some shit. I used to use Wondershare to edit my videos, and it took me like an hour or two. This is much more in depth. It's really complicated, and I don't understand half of it. So, editing with it, editing with it has been a pain in my dick. But I'm figuring it out. You know, it's gonna take some time before I can start cranking out videos max speed. But I really miss content creation. I want to come back to it. I'm thinking maybe 2 videos a week. We're kind of just testing the waters. The problem is I can edit 2 videos a week, but recording 2 videos a week is the hard part. Like, I know the original Gang of Homies, like I can bring them up. So if you've watched Toast Gang, that was me and Luffy. Luffy the Detective was me, Luffy, and Aaron. I still make videos with Aaron. It's a bit of a pain, but I still make videos with him. Just the problem is we have clashing ideas. Like he wants to do something, I want to do something. It's rare we come together and actually have good footage to use. I don't really talk to Luffy that much anymore. I mean, I'm sure I could get him in. We're still homies. It's just we play different stuff. But if you guys like Luffy, I can definitely get him back in the videos for sure. The other video, Kicking It in Kowloon, I think it was kind of a solo thing with just the homies in the background. I was on Discord. That was some guy named Corbin was in the start of it. That you can hear the fucking keyboard and shit in the start of it. That was Corbin. And the other person was Dark or Bonsai. Bonsai. I don't know what the hell they call him, but I call him Dark. I met him as Dark. I'd be cool bringing any of them back. Really, Corbin. I don't really know him. He's kind of just a homie of a homie, you know. But I've chilled with him. I'm chilled with him. Might be time to take another rip. Hopefully, actually get some proper shit off of it this time. But let's talk about what I've been doing, where I've been, like why I stopped making videos. Why I stopped making videos. I sold my computer because I was broke. It's that simple. I literally couldn't make videos anymore. But I have the ability to now. So we're making videos, boys. And if they do well, I'll keep them going. Honestly, I'll even keep going if they don't. I love making videos. I think it's really cool having a permanent kind of thing on the internet. And then people that get to see that, I think it's cool. I'm going to take another rip. God, resin burns. I hate smoking resin, but it's legitimately all I have. And low-key, this resin, God, this thing's dirty. I need to clean it. This resin, in specific, is from the bong and not the bowl, and it hurts. It fucking hurts. I could scrape more, but I'm not going to. I literally broke my fucking other bong scraping the resin out of it like an idiot. So I guess that's what I get. Hopefully I can acquire some more green. There's a lot of but like I didn't like the story time. Most of that was scripted, so it was just constant me going. This is different. I don't like to script sessions. I mean, maybe I could like write notes, but fuck that. It's not really a sesh. It's more like a fucking podcast. Chips. Dude, we could talk about chips. Talking about only food though. Figures. My favorite chips. What about like my favorite kind of chips? My favorite kind of chips? That's a tough one. When I'm fried, it's probably a cheesy chip, but it could definitely be thrown in with like some spicy chips. I don't like super spicy shit. I like the pussiest spicy shit you can buy. Like flaming hot Cheetos, I can't do them. I just can't. Which is crazy because I have no problem eating peppers. Like I love peppers in my shit, especially when I go to the Mexican restaurants. Man, dude. They go hard. They go fucking hard, dude. But like Takis, I don't really fuck with those. I don't even like them really, but flaming hot anything I really don't like. Like I can eat it. Don't get me wrong. Like flaming hot Doritos, I used to kind of like be into those, but I just don't like flaming hot. I guess it's just not my thing. But like garden salsa sun chips, like I like the flavor profile. Oh god, my favorite chips. That's easy, and unfortunately, it's like the worst ones. I don't know why I love them so much, but Funyuns, dude. Like I'll fucking go hard in the Funyun paint. That shit's good, dude. Like that's my favorite chip, and I hate that because like why? But dude, I fucking love some Funyuns, especially like the varieties. The flaming hot Funyuns, that's like I can do that, dude. I could do that, dude. But that's just because I love Funyuns so much. But like my favorite cheesy chip, that's a hard one, dude, because there's bangers, you know? Harvest cheddar sun chips. You got Doritos, Cheetos. You've got sour cream and cheddar ruffles, dude. Those are fucking dank too.